The 26-year-old cold case murder of 14-year-old Nicole Smith has finally been solved. The events unfolded at around 8 a.m. on the 7th of June 1995, when Nicole left her home at an apartment complex located along Campbellton Road in Atlanta, Georgia. She was walking to school with her older sister and friend. On her way, she suddenly realised that she left a school project at home and needed to hand it in that day, so she rushed back home alone to get it. She decided to take a shortcut through the woods that the kids often used, but she never made it home. At around 9:20 a.m, a couple of security guards working in an apartment complex close to her home heard gunfire coming from the nearby woods just off Campbellton Road and decided to investigate. After discovering a body, they contacted the authorities. Detectives were dispatched, and when they arrived at the crime scene at around 9:35 a.m, they found the lifeless body of a girl who had been badly beaten, raped, and shot twice in the head. The area was cordoned off and evidence was collected. Near her body, investigators found clothes, books, and the girl's school bag containing her identification and address, confirming the girl to be Nicole Smith. Nicole's mother, Aquinelia Smith, heard gunshots from her home, followed by the sound of a police helicopter, unaware it had to do with her daughter. Soon after, there was a knock at her door, and when she opened it, 2 police officers informed her that her daughter was dead. Investigators questioned hundreds of people in the area and collected at least 50 DNA samples. They were unable to find a matching profile of the suspect or gather information that would lead to an arrest, and the case went cold. In June of 2004, a 13-year-old girl named Betty Brown from East Point, Georgia, was walking home alone one night when she was approached by a black adult male. He grabbed her and pulled her into a wooded area off Conley Drive, which was about 3 miles from where Nicole was murdered. He told her that if she wanted to live, then she'll need to do as she was told. He then threw her down on the ground and raped her. After violating her, he blamed her for his actions because she shouldn't have been walking alone at night, and he then fled the scene. A rape kit was used to collect DNA evidence from Betty, which came back as a forensic match to the suspect who had murdered Nicole, which meant that Nicole's killer was back, but he couldn't be identified at the time. Betty provided the investigators with a detailed description of the assailant. He was around 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighed about 190 pounds. He had a large gap between his front teeth and was wearing gold-rimmed glasses. A composite image of the attacker was released to the public and media, leading to a flood of tips, where people thought they recognised the man, but none led them to the suspect. In 2020, detectives used genealogy and ancestry information to identify 49-year-old Kevin Arnold as a suspect in the case. Just after Christmas in 2021, there was a breakthrough in the case. With the help of the crime lab, Kevin's DNA was positively matched to the DNA obtained at Nicole's murder scene and in the rape of Betty Brown. Kevin won't be going to jail though. In August of 2021, he died from liver and kidney failure while in hospice care in Fulton County, Georgia, close to where he committed both crimes. He would have been 23 when Nicole was murdered and 32 when he raped Betty.
Good morning. And this is a hard one for me.
Miss Smith, I just want to let you know that I'm sorry that we had to meet under these circumstances.
It's okay.
But I feel like we didn't get the closure that we needed, but we got some kind of resolution. Okay? And I'm just thankful to you.
Say a few words.
Today for me is a bittersweet moment. I never imagined this person to be deceased. So many unanswered questions that I had for him that I could never answer or get answers. But I would never say it was closure for me, because I'll live with this pain for the rest of my life. Just taking one day at a time. Those are my plans. There's much more, nothing much I can say right now. My feelings is just all over the place. I don't know what I'm feeling right now. But I tell you, I'm in so much pain. And it's not a pill could take that pain away. I'm sorry that I didn't get a chance